Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we getting on? Today we are taking a look at what is possibly the most requested feature to come to Fallout 76, probably since launch. Special and perk loadouts. So, this is on the public test server. Let's jump in and see what it's all about. Okay then, so before we get cracking, usual disclaimer, if you wanted to avoid any new content that is currently unreleased, then this is your opportunity to bow out. Obviously we're on the PTS right now, this is unreleased content and has yet to be finalised, so things might change, but with that out of the way, let's jump in and take a look at perk loadouts. Okay then, so here we are in my camp, as we can see, and we're going to take a look at this special loadouts feature. So first and foremost, we're going to need a punch card machine. So, let's fire up the build mode. It should be under crafting. There we go. Fourth option down. Brand new machine. You see it's maybe a little on the clean side, but it does make it stand out. It is a particular type of station after all. So, not much going on behind it, but there we go. Nice and thin, so it fit in most spaces reasonably easy. It is quite tall though, so worth bearing in mind. It caught me out a little. Yeah. Come on, get in there. Close. Apparently a little finicky about where it gets placed as well. That'll do it. Nice. So, let's see what's what. Before we jump into this, I do want to point out that there are a couple of issues on the PTS, at least right now, with this feature, in that it doesn't just seem to be related to the punch card machine. It seems to be, every time I log in at the moment, the game seems to be unequipping a couple of perks, and it's sort of across the board, really, so something to be aware of. It's probably going to be fixed by the time this actually hits the main servers in about 6 weeks, but for now, there is that issue, so keep an eye on it. Don't get yourselves caught out. So, let's have a look at this. There we go, the new UI. So first up, this is the specials part of it. We can also do perks as well. As you can see, we start off with 2 slots. This is my current build as it stands. Got a name here that is just very generic and horrible, so we'll get rid of that. T to rename. Okay, so what we're going to call this? Nice and imaginative. There we go. But if I want to go for a second one, we can flip things around nice and easily. So, we can activate that. You can see I've got no points allocated at the moment and 49 available. So, what am I thinking? It's probably going to be quite similar. But in short, it's dead easy just to put your points wherever you like. Build up any kind of character you like. Yeah, let's just stick them all in there for the why the hell not. What we got? 7 left, so that's nice. Couple in there. Charisma intelligence. So let's take those out. At least out of 5, because it's always handy to have 5. So there we go. An agility and luck build with some strength to help that old carry weight if we so desired. So then we hit enter to accept. And we have our new loadout. Before we do that, let's give it a quick name. There we go, that'll do. Highly imaginative as per usual. So, let's edit the active perks. Wonderful. So, you can share perks between 2 different loadouts. It doesn't really matter in that regard. It's a lot, but you do have to have the perk obviously available in order to slot it. So, for right now, say, what did we look at? We looked at agility and luck, didn't we? So, okay, some bandolier in here. Okay, there we go then. So, terrible build. It's just using what I currently have available. So, as you can see, I've just slung some perks in wherever to go for this random build that I've thrown together that probably would be awful. So we got a few melee perks that are not very well balanced. A few bits and pieces, nice and easy. Either way, as we can see, it is dead easy to change up all of your perks. So if we come out of this, there we go. We should take a quick look at the regular perk menu, and as we can see, we have the new build in here. Just to double check, everything seems to have gone in just fine. Wonderful. And if you want to change it for free, you can approach any of these machines, and there we go, simple as that. Should now be my other loadout. It is, but as we can see, it has whipped some of my perks out again because it's helpful like that. So I would need to drop down here and stick fire in the hole back on. I need to head over to charisma and put a couple of perks back there. That one and travel agent, gotta have that. Kind of the law. And I need to put, oh dear, class 3 and starch jeans on. Those are two you don't want to miss out on. So there we go. That's back to my nice shiny commando build, as it currently is anyway. So, nice and easy to do all this. It's worth mentioning this punch card machine unlocks for all players for free, obviously, at level 25. So, you'll get that immediately as soon as you hit that level, and you can start building it in your camp and swap your loadouts as you go. For those who are wondering, I've just quickly hopped onto a lower level character. This chap is hanging out at level 17 for right now, and we are over at Morgantown Station. So the question being whether or not we can actually use the punch machines if we are under level 25. That looks like a no. You can find them at all the train stations, but you've got to be level 25. Which is fine, and if you're under level 25, your cause to use them is going to be pretty minimal anyway. Okay, so back on my main character, and as we can see, thing is all still good. If you want to change up an existing loadout, so we can select it, so it is the active one, and then we can edit the specials nice and easily if we want to. That's not a problem. And if we want to edit the active perks, that should not be a problem either. Nice and easy. And then we hit exit, and we can see the changes are manifest here. So go over to the commando build. Re-equip this one. It should now reflect the changes we made. It did. There we go. Special loadouts and perk loadouts all on the same thing. Nice and easy. On the fly changing. Obviously these are only available either at your own camp, at train stations, or at other players' camps. This did slightly hint that they might be available elsewhere as well, but they didn't specify where those locations might be, so if you happen to spot them anywhere else around the map, do let me know. But I have yet to spot anything myself. So, I do hope you found this one useful and informative. If you did, please do consider dropping subs and likes for me. It's always very, very much appreciated. Social media links, merch store, and channel memberships are all available down below the video. If you're interested in supporting the channel in that way, it helps out a very great deal. It's very much appreciated. So, massive thank you to everybody who's done that already. And if you get the chance, do join us for the live streams as well. Playing plenty of Fallout 76, and I've got a whole load of other very cool stuff lined up for the future. So, I do hope you'll join us for those. For now, thank you very much for watching. I look forward to speaking to you all very, very soon.